I'm asked how I get these to taste so good, y'all, this is the secret. I have ruined my dad with this. He loves grabbing jars of my artichokes off the shelf because I do this. Now we're gonna go ahead and spoon our artichokes into jars and put them in the pressure canner. And since I'm not wasting any of this extra broth, I placed it in a half-gallon jar to use another day. Fire roasted corn is another frozen food item that I love to grab this time of year. Now, a lot of y'all know that I love hand shucking fresh corn from the farmer's market. I love it because I've got to get the cob so I can make my corn cob stock. However, I don't have fire roasted corn. And the fire roasted corn is really good just to like things with flavor, like your chowders or your salsas. They give your grits and your cornbread an upgrade too. But being able to have them like already ready, where I am coming home after work and just, heating things up, splashing over some broth and walking away. It's just, it's so nice. So real quick, let me just tuck this in here. So this is what my basement freezer looks like so far. It is actually organized, but these are the bags of like the frozen food items that I buy each week. And I just kind of like stuff them around the open area that I have. And then I use this basket to carry up the frozen items that I'm gonna go ahead and can for that particular day or week. So for tonight, I'm gonna pressure can just a few bags of fire roasted corn. And we're simply going to dump the bags of frozen corn into a heavy bottom pot. And then you're just going to pour over enough chicken broth to cover, but you can absolutely use plain water. I, again, just prefer broth because it's an easy way to add flavor. Then you're gonna let your corn come to a soft rolling boil and ensure that it's fully cooked. And that's a process that'll take around 10 minutes or so, which will give you just enough time to grab your sterilized jars. And then you'll ladle your corn and sufficient broth about 3/4 full. You don't wanna overfill your jars as corn really swells and absorbs liquid during the canning process. Top with your lids and rings and then put them in the pressure canner. 75 minutes for pints or 90 minutes for quarts. If you've ever peeled and chopped a butternut squash, you know it's an upper body workout. But frozen butternut squash? No peeling, no knife, just dump and it's ready to use. But to be clear, y'all know that I love squash, particularly because it stores so well. Like all throughout, late fall and winter, you can just have your squash sitting out there. But the thing that I particularly love about having a bit of both is that when I just want to make a soup or a puree or something for baking, it's so nice just to like grab a jar off the shelf and to be able to get the quantity that I want